Hey, it's a Tiny Gamer, and let's play some more Cryptid Coffeehouse. Oh my goodness. That last, little section of videos was pretty intense, especially those last two. Having dealt with how should we having dealt with familiar things of that nature, it kind of hit home for me, especially having a mom pass away. Although my mom passed away a lot when I was a lot younger than Artemis did, or than Artemis was. And then having to deal with step-parents and just all of that. Compared to my story, though, Artemis's stepmom, Nevaeh, yes, she is a bit overbearing, and yes, she did overstep, but I've experienced worse. Let's just put it that way. But I'm glad at the end they were able to mend their relationship and start working towards a better future for the both of them, and a better parents and child relationship. So without further ado, let me check to make sure everything looks good. All right. Load in and get back to the game. Oh, okay, this part. Artemis has invited you and your friends to Point Pleasant's final band practice before their big show. You've never been to one of their band practices before, but you're excited to see just what Artemis is like when they're in their element. Plus, Artemis has been talking about the band show with System 5 non-stop for the past week. You don't think you could forget about it even if you tried. You never want to forget the way their eyes brighten when they talk about it. You're in Kalia's garage, the assigned Point Pleasant rehearsal space. It's roomy. Also, I am recording this is Friday, August 8th at 9:41 a.m. because it's supposed to be 100 today, and it's already 81. So I wanted to get my recording out of the way before it gets too toasty in my room. And I wanted to get the recording out of the way before I start sounding too miserable while recording. Kalia doesn't park her car in here to make room for all the band equipment, instead preferring to park it on the street outside of her house. There's a ratty couch and a couple of old armchairs set up in front of the band setup. Sorry, just making sure I'm not missing any notifications. There's a revolving heater running in the corner to combat the crisp winter chill from outside. Artemis has been running through song after song with the band, stopping and starting to workshop a bunch of things you don't really pay attention to, nor do you understand. They sound good though. Kalia's garage has nice acoustics. You, Mordag, and Odina are huddled together on the couch, while Kuro is busy explaining Artemis and Kalia through a bridge on the other side of the garage. Next to you, Odina is chatting away with Mordag about some gossip from the salon, a typical topic. And you would not believe, she then proceeded to ask for a refund. What? After the bleach and dye? Odina is animated, hands waving around as Kuro counts the band back into the song they've been rehearsing for the past 15 minutes.
Yes!
Oh my god, it's like she was irate, even though Ariel gave her exactly what she'd shown in the picture. Literally the exact same thing. Plus, you would think that she'd, say something while she was getting the dye done? Right? Because don't you guys mix the dye in front of them? Yeah, basically. She was observing the whole situation the entire time. It was mind-blowing. Mordag crosses her arms and shakes her head with disbelief. I bet. I can't believe people are actually like that. I mean, I work at a restaurant and they're pretty bad sometimes, but not as weird as that. Honestly, that sounds like, I've had some pretty bad experiences with customers doing customer service. And just, not to get into too much detail, but from what I've heard from other people who also work at different places, it seems like customers have gotten worse and more entitled and loud and pushy since COVID. It's like their manners that they did have before COVID are gone. Nowhere to be found, never to return, so it's hard. Oh yeah? Which restaurant do you work at? I work at one of the sushi restaurants downtown. Haro Bento? Oh, that one is nice. They have really good veggie tempura there. Honey, we have to go one of these days. It's so cute. Well, I don't see why not. Sounds like fun. And if you come while I'm working, I'll be sure... And if you come while I'm working, just ask to be put in my section. I'll sneak you some seaweed salad or something. Odina laughs, her smile bright on her face. Okay, for sure. If you ever come by the salon, I'll give you a manicure on me, okay? Sounds like a deal. Odina and Mordag continue to chat away as the conversation bounces from one thing to another. The band is still workshopping, and you cast your eyes over to Artemis. They're leaning over Kuro's keyboard, scribbling something down on a piece of paper as Kuro and Kalia observe, making occasional comment. Their pen moves in swooping strokes. You watch the glint of their rings in the fluorescent lights of the garage. It's a nice little moment. You're happy you were invited into it. You can't help but hope you'll be welcomed into many more moments after this. Odina ropes you back into the conversation after a second, asking you a question about your plans for next week. The band kicks up again, working through the same gritty bridge and chorus, filling the garage with a harmony of sounds. You're caught up in the noise and the conversation before the door to the inside of the house swings open and closed with a thump.
Y'all still playing this damn song?
Oh my god. So rude. Shut up. We almost got it. Go away. She bites the sentences out, just barely audible over the growl of the instruments. Kixis rolls his eyes, dramatically staggering over to the couch and flopping down next to you. The couch cushions bounce with his weight. Guys, I'm so hungry. Y'all want pizza? I want pizza. Which one of you beautiful people wants pizza? This is Kixis. He's Kalia's twin brother. Something you could have been able to tell without either of them telling you. Although Kalia was quick to point out that she's the older one. I would love pizza.
All right.
Beautiful girl number 1 wants pizza.
Oh, shut up.
Such a flirt. Kixis flashes Odina a charming grin. You watch her go pink, a pleasant smile on her face. How about you, gorgeous? Pizza sounds just fine to me. Kixis turns his attractive smirk to you. His arm is thrown over the back of the couch. You can feel his hand behind your shoulder. Pizza? He doesn't say anything else, but the way he says the word makes it feel like he's implying everything and more, even if you don't know what that is. He's flirting with you, you realize. Pizza's good. The band stops playing after a sickening riff from Kalia, and Kuro whoops to the other side of the garage.
Yes!
Yes.
Guys, we are so good at this band thing. Hell, yeah, we are. Kix, did I hear pizza? Did someone say pizza? Of course, Kuro's like, huh? Food? Huh? Food? Food? Where? Kixis licks his lips, sending Kuro a sweet smile. Does he do this with everyone he talks to? You're starting to suspect so.
Yeah, babe, I did say pizza.
You want some? Oh my god.
Kixis, stop flirting with my friends.
Kalia is deadpan when she says this. Kixis pretends to be shocked, throwing his hands up in disbelief. I'm not flirting with anyone. Uh-huh. Yes, you just... Kalia sighs, brushing the subject away with a wave of her hand. She instead busies herself with putting her base back on its stand. Kixis is batting his eyelashes at her, feigning innocence. Artemis and Kuro are migrating to the armchairs.
Whatever.
You know what? Whatever. Just order the fucking pizza. Okay. He grins, and it's all teeth, fang sharp and glinting in the light when his lips are pulled back. He takes his arm from the back of the couch, going to rifle. Yeah, rifle for his phone in his back pocket. It's been so long since I've seen that word. Or heard it, and the only other time I've seen that word recently is this game, when I played it on stream. What do we want on the pizza? There's so many of us. I'll order 2. I want olives, please. Mushrooms, onions. What's the spiciest thing you can put on a pizza? Do they have chilies? Ghost peppers? Kixis snorts. No, they don't have chilies or ghost peppers. Okay, boring. Sausage and pepperoni works fine instead then. Dude, you could put that on yourself. Just order it separately, then add it. Can you put all the meat on another pizza? Sorry. You're good, babe. Don't apologize. You want veggie? Yeah, veggie's good. Count me in on the veggie. Kixis turns to you after typing away on his phone. expression free from all the intentional flirtiness that had been there earlier. You want anything in particular? Oh, Oh, let me double check what making sure I don't show my screen. Oh, I'm almost done. It looks like I have about I'd say I have about 2.5 hours maybe left. So I would say roughly 5 or 6 episodes left of this game. I think I said what you have is fine with me. So I might go with extra cheese. Let's see. Although spinach isn't bad. I've had spinach on pizza. Yeah, I said whatever you have is fine. Ooh. Let's see. Actually, no, let's go with spinach. How about spinach? That way it goes on the veggie pizza with Artemis and Kalia's preference. Kixis nods, scrolling some more on his phone. I'm gonna add that to the veggie pizza. Is that cool? Yeah, that's cool. There's a short moment. Then Kixis nods with surety. Okay, pizza's ordered. Thank the gods for online ordering. He gets up from the couch, having a little stretch when he stands up. His shirt lifts to expose his stomach when he raises his arms up over his head.
I'm gonna go watch my show.
Y'all have fun out here. Get the out of here. The words are harsh but affectionate, and she smacks him on the hip as he passes by her to go back inside of the house. He baps her on the head, tugging on one of her snakes gently, then disappears into the house. In the moments following Kix's disappearance, the group lapses into comfortable conversation. It's a nice break after what felt like hours of practice. After a while, Artemis gets up out of the armchair, going to stand in front of the group. The chatter dies down as everyone's eyes follow Artemis.
Okay, I have something to show you guys.
They go over to the mic stand, grabbing their guitar and shouldering the strap. I wrote a new song.
New song?
Wait, no way. Something you haven't shown us? Artemis shakes their head no, a smile faint on their lips, their fingers lingering over the strings of their guitar. Their gaze, soft and sweet, lands on you for a moment, and you have to fight the urge to blush. None of your friends know you're together. It's so hard to keep your cool. They're gonna know soon. No, it's brand new. I wrote it last week. Well, fucking play it then. Don't leave us here. Artemis laughs, strumming a chord that growls through the garage, loud through the amps. It's not much, just like a verse and a chorus. Play it. We want to hear it. Come on. Artemis dips their head, suddenly shy, even though they were the one to bring the song up in the first place. Okay, here, let me... They go through a short little riff, fingers deft and skilled. Folia cheers, and Artemis breaks into the cutest smile you've seen in a while. Your heart swells. You bite your knuckle in attempt to keep yourself from grinning like an idiot. Artemis leans in close to the mic, then begins to sing. They lead into the verse effortlessly, their voice smooth and lilting along their words. It's beautiful. They're beautiful. It takes you a second to register the lyrics because you're so caught up in the way they slide their hand down the neck of their guitar. The way their eyes lid lazily when they sing breathlessly into the mic. The shapes their mouth makes as a sentence rolls off their tongue. It's when they get to the chorus that you realize what they're singing about. So I do not sing. I get very embarrassed. I used to sing for my church's choir when I was a little kid, and I thought I was it. I used to get jealous when I wouldn't get solo parts and all that stuff. But now, as an adult, I get embarrassed and I don't crave that attention anymore. Plus, it's been way too long since I've last sung. So I will be speaking the words of the song. I will not be singing it. FYI. Let me take a drink real quick. And yes, I've done karaoke once at a convention, and that was just it because this convention is popular for doing ribbon exchange. They're little ribbons with adhesive on it that you can stick to your badge, and a lot of people have like a long train of ribbons. That's the only reason I did the karaoke, is to get a ribbon for a karaoke, because so few people got that particular ribbon, and I wanted to kind of have bragging rights. But yeah, I was bad. After I got off that stage, when the song was over, I'm like, never again. Nope. So when I hear people sing like Iron Mouse and Booby and some of these other VTubers that are also musically talented, I'm like in awe. But yeah. Oh, okay. See, I get nervous. And the fact that I've already done this once on stream is like, because I've been craving too long the curve of your smile that's just 1 second right out of reach. They lift their eyes to look at you, like really look at you, and suddenly you can hear your heartbeat pounding in your ears. Are they singing about you? What I feel for you is so strong. I scare myself when I see you in my dreams. Holy, they're singing about you. You can tell by the way they're looking at you. And if in your arms, do you promise to keep me in your heart? Because that's where I want to be. Artemis's voice fades out as they finish the chorus, the final gritty chord of their guitar lingering in the air. Around you, your friends erupt into cheers, and Artemis smiles, something blinding, their cheeks pleasantly rosy in a way that makes your heart ache.
Artemis!
What? That was so good. Not much, my ass. It basically has a whole solo and says it's not much. You sound so good, Artemis. I think I'm swooning. She's swooning. You're swooning. Artemis just wrote a song about you, and you're trying so hard to act normal. It's not really working. You feel like your brain is on a frisbee. Haha, thanks guys. I still have to work on it a little, but you know. It sounds great already. Are you going to perform it at the show this weekend? Artemis shrugs, crunching their nose up in a way that makes affection bloom hot in your ribcage. Oh, I don't know. We'll see if it's ready by then. It sounds really good. You stammer the sentence out, your face warm. Artemis's gaze rests on you for longer than it should, considering the fact that all your friends are sitting here in the same room. You're incredible. You watch Artemis flush hot. You watch Artemis flush hot and red. They struggle to bite back a smile, averting their eyes.
Aw.
Aw, stop. It's no big deal. There's so many things you want to say, so many questions you want to ask. But then the door to the house swings open, and in comes Kixis. He's holding 2 pizza boxes. The smell is mouth-watering.
Pizza's here!
Odina nearly shrieks with happiness, and the rest of the group is ecstatic, you included. You didn't think you realized just how hungry you were until you smelled the food. You've been sitting here on this couch since breakfast. Kixis puts the pizza boxes on the crooked little excuse of a coffee table in front of the couch and the armchairs. Its uneven legs rock with the weight of the boxes. Kixis plops a fat stack of napkins right next to it. Kixis, I literally love you. Odina's the first to dive in, leaning over and throwing open one of the boxes to reveal the greasiest, cheesiest, most delicious pizza you've ever seen. Aww. Odina basically squeals. Kixis tosses himself into one of the armchairs, sending it rocking. He's got that charming smirk on his face again.
Aw, babe. Anything for you.
Oh no. Stop flirting with my friends. Odina smiles at Kalia through a mouthful of marinara and vegetables. It's messy and silly, but so cute.
It's okay, Ko.
I love you too. Oh, she said that. Oop. Kalia makes a face, sticking her lips out in a pout and shifting her eyes away. But you swear you see her cheeks darken.
Whatever.
Everyone settles on the couch and armchairs, digging into the pizza. Kixis didn't bring any plates into the garage, but it's okay. There's something about oily fingers and bright smiles in this mock rehearsal space that makes the mess all worth it. Artemis sits down next to you, a big slice of pizza in hand, and the two of you share a brief glance. You remember the way they looked at you when they were singing, and your stomach does a backflip. You have to look away after a moment. Hey. Artemis smiles. You can feel it even though you're not looking at them. It's stupid, but your heart swells. Suddenly, you wish the two of you were alone.
Hey.
They lower their voice, saying their next words at a volume only you're meant to hear.
I missed you.
Oh. You bite your lip. How are you supposed to act like the two of you aren't dating when they say stuff like that? You swat them lightly on the arm, finally meeting their gaze. It's only been a couple of days. Artemis cocks their head, smiling some more. Yeah, but still, I miss you whenever you're not around. In hell, they're gonna... You. I missed you too, baby. You say it quietly, hoping Odina next to you won't catch the words. She's too preoccupied with talking to Kixis and Mordag, so you think she missed it. Artemis keeps smiling, sweet and affectionate. You can't with them. You think everyone is too distracted with conversation amongst each other to notice if you just... I think I just straightened their necklaces. Let's... Making sure I still have 2 arms. Alright. I'm going to snuggle into their side. Because, yes, in my stream I did reach over to straighten their necklaces. You nestle in close to them, bending your body in the curve of their side. Artemis' arm shifts, like they're about to rest their arm around your shoulder, but stop themselves before they make the move to do it. They take a bite of their pizza slice. You're warm. It's an idle comment, and you say it in between bites of your own pizza slice. Artemis laughs a little, a rumble you can feel in their chest. Sorry, I'm probably kind of sweaty. No, not really. Just warm. Okay, good. Don't overheat on me now. Honestly, if the garage is as cold as garages can get when it's winter, then it's probably a welcome feeling. You bite back a smile. Looking out into the group, Kuro and Kixis are talking very enthusiastically about something. Something that has Kuro raising his voice in excitement. Oh no. Beside you, you can feel Artemis gazing at you. You can basically feel the way they want to touch you, to be closer to you. For the second time in 10 minutes, you wish the 2 of you were alone. Everyone else is still distracted. Kuro and Kixis have somehow wrapped Mordag and Kolia into their loud conversation as Odina keeps amused watch. It's almost like you and Artemis are in your own little world on this corner of the couch. You think back to their song, the way they looked at you, the way the words had sounded when they processed in your brain. Maybe now that the 2 of you have something of a moment to yourself, you can ask them about it. You don't want to make them feel awkward, but your curiosity is you, really. Hi, Panzer. What's up, dude? Okay, what do I say? I have a Panzer. Hi. Panzer was being a pest because he was reminding me that my roommate needed to take his pill for the morning. He's a good boy when he wants to be. Oh yeah. About time. I think while I was trying to adjust Artemis's chains, I got caught. Okay, I think I do ask them about it. So this time, I'm going to leave it alone. Just to see what happens. You leave it to rest. You already know the song was about you. The way they were looking at you while performing it really didn't leave anything to the imagination. You're sure they know that you know the song's about you. You suspect that they were trying to let you know without verbally telling you anyway. The thought is nice though. Thinking about the fact that Artemis spends time writing songs about you makes you feel warm from your toes all the way up to your brain. You think you probably underestimate the amount of time Artemis spends thinking about you when you're not around. It makes you feel giddy. What are you two whispering about over there? Oh no. Kuro's voice snaps you back to the main conversation, and you struggle to keep a straight face. Next to you, Artemis startles. Nothing. The others are too busy talking to each other to pay you and Artemis any mind. But Mordag spares the two of you a curious glance that makes you feel like you probably should get involved in the conversation if you know what's good for you and Artemis. If you spend too much time talking to just them, what do you want to talk to your friends about? Let's ask them about the details of the show. I did want to ask, what's up with the show this weekend? Like, what are the details? I know you guys are performing with System 5. I still can't believe it. Aaliyah interrupts you, but not out of malice. By the shiny look on her face, it seems that she still hasn't processed the fact that her band is opening for such a big group. I know, it's crazy, isn't it? I've dreamed of this day for never. If there's one thing about these guys, it's that they love System 5. Mordag says it teasingly, a cheeky smile on her face, but you can't help but smile along with her. I mean, yeah, I've been listening to them for years. This feels like a crazy manifestation of stuff I dreamed about when I was a kid. You guys are just the openers, right?
Yeah.
We're just the openers. It's huge regardless. This show could really do something for us as a group. When y'all get famous, can you start paying me for carting around all your... Aaliyah barks out a laugh, her half-eaten slice of pizza hovering in front of her mouth. Kixis gives her a sour look. If we get famous, we don't need you to cart all our around. We'll have a legion of roadies to do that for us.
Oh, so you'll leave me behind?
He's being dramatic, sticking his bottom lip out and giving his sister the wateriest puppy dog eyes you've ever seen. Artemis starts to laugh. Kalia's expression is stone. Of course it is. She's a Gorgon, of course her expression is stone.
Kix, I don't think I could get rid of you even if I tried.
Oh no.
Aww.
The sibling love. Kalia puts an ugly face, but you're sure no one misses the fond, sisterly way she looks at Kixis when he's not paying attention. Diana. This question is directed more toward Artemis, but you figure that they talk enough about Diana to everyone else that whatever they answer with will be a regular update. How's Diana? Next to you, Artemis ships a little. They smile. Diana's great. She got second place at the spelling bee, as you know.
Aww.
No way, she did? Tiny told me a little bit about the spelling bee, but I didn't know she scored so high. She did awesome, yeah. She's a smart kid. Her losing word was vivacious. She won't stop using it in sentences now. On the phone yesterday, she referred to a class hamster as vivacious and handsome. Laughter ripples through the group. She's so cute. Is she coming to the show? Oh, definitely not. It's way too late. Plus, I think she's too young for punk music shows. She'll get swept away in the pit or something. The thought of Diana getting caught up in a mosh pit is simultaneously horrifying and hilarious. Although you suspect that she would enjoy herself. She's energetic enough. She's disappointed that she can't come, but I told her she can watch all the videos afterwards. But then again, I think Point Pleasant and System 5 cuss a little too much for her to be listening to any of that. That's a good big brother. Or good big sibling, I should say. Everyone laughs again. Thoreau waves his hand around from his spot across from you. I love that. We should start making Diana exclusive clean versions. We can do those old school beeps. It'll add ambiance. Haha, oh my gods. That would be so much work. She'd love it though. Honestly, editing out the cussing and all that from these videos is a lot of work, but I mean, I do it. Because, like, yes, I'm an adult. Yes, my content is not for children. But at the same time, I want to still adhere to YouTube guidelines and all that. Which is why I do it. Are y'all's families going to be at the show? Crow is the first to shake his head, firmly at that. Poor guy. Hell no. My family is huge. I have 8 older sisters and a ton of nieces and nephews. If I had everyone come, they'd fill up half the venue. Plus, I don't think any of my sisters are interested in how loud our music is anyway. He laughs as he says that, shaking his head again, like he's trying to dismiss the subject. Kixis is coming. Well, yeah, I'm coming. I have to unload all the instruments from my car. Without me, there would be no show.
In fact, without me, there would be no Point Pleasant.
Okay, let's not get cocky.
Oh, look at the affectionate look she has. Oh. I mean, he's kind of right. Don't tell me he's right. His ego is big enough.
Hey!
What? My ego is a perfectly normal size. No, it's not. He turns a sweet smile in Artemis's direction, gaze warm and lazy. You guess not even Artemis is safe from Kixis' flirting. It surprisingly doesn't make you as jealous as you know it should. Thanks, Artemis. Artemis snorts, clearly amused. Here, man. They turn their eyes back to the group, paying Kixis no mind. My family's not coming either. They live too far away to come all the way over for this. Besides, I don't think they'll care too much, haha. Yeah, that's how I feel. They're not gonna get it. It's loud, emo, punk music. I'd rather you guys can come rather than my family, because, like, you guys get it. Maybe our families will come to something someday, but maybe when we're a lot bigger than we actually are, when it's a big deal. Is this not a big deal? No, yeah, it is, but it's different.
Yeah.
Maybe someday, but not now. Odina, how's work? Next to you, Odina blinks at you, like she wasn't expecting you to ask this. After a moment, she breaks into a smile. Oh, work is good. I've been looking for another job like you suggested, you know. What, really? Oh my gods, is the Odina salon moment over? Odina laughs, shaking her head no. No, never. I love working in a salon. I don't think I'll want to stop working in a salon for a couple years. Something about it is just so right for me. Yeah, I get that. I think I might need a change of pace. Some higher-end salons downtown have contacted me and, I don't know. I'm thinking very hard.
You gonna get all rich girl on us?
Whoa, higher end? Odina laughs again, this time from deep in her belly. Kuro laughs along with her.
No!
I would never. The pay would be good enough, though. For what some of them are offering me, I could be a little rich girl. Not too much. Just enough to take you guys out for dinner every so often. I do love dinner. There's something sweet in Odina's gaze when she says, I know you do. The conversation continues on for a while. Your friends talking excitedly amongst themselves about the show, the rehearsal, everything in between. But you're left with your thoughts and your pizza again for a moment. So honestly, and I know I've said this before, that's kind of what I want to be. Like, not rolling in it, not Scrooge McDuck, sort of rich, you know, not a billionaire status or nothing like that, but just enough so that I'm comfortable, so that I don't have to worry about rent, bills, groceries, any of that stuff. I don't have to worry about a vet visit breaking me if something happens to Panzer or any other pets that we get later on. And I want to be able to spoil my friends and take them out to eat every so often, or just, you know, go to their place, order DoorDash and chill out, you know, that sort of stuff. Nothing expensive. I just don't want to have to stress about money. That's basically it. Next to you, Artemis shifts. You know they're excited about the show this weekend, but you can't help but wonder, how on earth did Point Pleasant land this gig? You turn to Artemis, the question at the forefront of your mind. Hey, I have a question. Actually, let me go back for a second. I'm curious.
You're gonna...
Oh, okay. I thought there was more options, but no, okay.